Joining us now to discuss, Sean Spicer, Chief Strategist and Communications Director for the Republican National Committee. Sean, it is great to see you. An artificial distinction by the media and the party. Does Rand Paul have a point? Not a single vote's been cast.
Well, I think, as you guys know, the networks have each set the criteria for each of these debates, and we've taken the historic measures to make sure that there's two debates to allow all of these unbelievable candidates the opportunity to have a platform to present your vision. The criteria for this debate was announced about a month ago, and you know, obviously we'd love Senator Paul to be here. There's a spot for him should he show up at the first debate, and as Governor Christie showed the last time, I think when you go out, you make a forceful presentation. You can bounce up and down. Carly Fiorina did it early, and I think Governor Perry as well. And look, that's what these are about, but there's a place for him here. We'd love to have him. He's a great part of this party. His supporters are tremendous, have intensity, enthusiasm. So we'd love to have him. It's his decision, obviously, whether or not to ultimately be here.
He has been making the case that he deserves to be on the main stage. So you're saying right now there's just no chance, it's not going to happen. You've listened to his arguments. The answer is no, no way.
Well, look, I mean, as you've seen, some of these candidates go up and down. The criteria is announced. You either make it or you don't. But there's always been a place in one of the debates for all of these amazing candidates. And there is a place for Senator Paul today. That decision of what the criteria was Fox's. They announced that the deadline closed. They announced who would be on each debate stage. And that's what we're moving forward with tonight.
So on one of the big questions that will no doubt be asked tonight on the main stage and even the undercard debate, the question of Ted Cruz, the fact that his citizenship, his eligibility to be president, that has been brought into question. Can't the GOP weigh in on this? Reince Priebus has said that he's not weighing in on this. He's not weighing in on this candidate issue. Why not?
Well, no, he actually said on Hugh Hewitt the other night that Ted Cruz and all of these candidates are not only eligible but highly qualified. So it is set. I mean, we believe every one of those 10 people that will take the stage tonight is eligible and is qualified. We should move forward.
Oh, good. So that's a message to Donald Trump, essentially saying, you know, stop suggesting that he's not qualified or eligible to run for president. Yes?
Well, I'd leave that up to Mr. Trump to, I mean, what I think he has said is that this needs to get settled or not. But right now, every one of those candidates is eligible, yes.
So it's a settled issue as far as the Republican National Committee is concerned.
Yeah, well, they're on. Look, it's not just the Republican National Committee. I mean, I think what this is candidates petition to get on ballots. States certify them whether or not they're qualified to get on. They are all certified and qualified in most of these states so far. I don't believe any of the folks that are on tonight have missed the ballot deadline. So it's not a question of us or not. There are 50 states and 4 territories that will determine who the next president of the United States is, or frankly, who the nominee is of our party. If they can get and they qualify for those ballots, then they get on, and they're eligible candidates. It's not, we don't make that decision.
So Sean, from your position, can you guarantee, or are you 100% confident that your eventual nominee will not be deemed ineligible if it is challenged?
You're asking a guy who went to a liberal arts college.
But I believe in you. But I believe in you.
My legal experience is watching like Law and Order SVU. So I don't think that you want someone like me responding to a question like that. But I feel pretty confident that we will have the next Republican, the next occupant of the White House will be a Republican.
So, Sean, I understand there are meetings today, big RNC meetings today, where you plan to discuss the issue of the imminent brokered convention. Can you confirm?
Do you want
to? No, because there are reports, Politico's reporting that it will come up. I know you're excited to answer this. Yeah. Will it be discussed? Will the contingencies be discussed for a brokered convention?
So, yeah, let me explain what's going on here. I read these stories this morning about a private secret meeting. Just to be clear, this so-called private secret meeting is open to the press and public, and it is an explanation of the delegate selection process. So CNN's got a camera here. It's more than welcome to come, the AP. But this is a bit overblown and a bit ridiculous. It is an explanation of what the delegate selection process is. It is open to the press. It's open to the public. There's nothing to hide here, but it is sort of a media sensation more than anything else.
We'll see if you're laughing. We'll see if you're laughing in July, Sean Spicer.
You are a media sensation. Through our pre-debate interviews, we've not only learned that Sean Spicer likes food, but we also now know that Sean Spicer is a fan of Mariska Hargitay.
A huge fan, but I will tell you, Kate and John, I look forward to when you guys host your next debate, because here we're standing here in the filing center that you guys have been, seeing at all these debates. This is the first time we've partnered up with Google here. It is unbelievable. We've got a ton of food. I know that we've talked about that in the past. It's an unbelievable experience for the media, but more importantly for the voters. This is going to give reporters here an opportunity to see things and do things that they might not have if they're not able to attend a debate. There's a lot of data. There's ways that reporters can talk about what's happening here behind the scenes. It's never been done before, and we look forward to the next CNN opportunity to have one like this.
Looking forward to it ourselves. Sean Spicer, thanks so much.